Hello there, welcome to my cooking videos. Hope you enjoyed the last one. So today I'm going to be cooking a quick and easy bread recipe. Now I was in a supermarket a couple of days ago, quite late at night, and I was flogging off some bread cheap, and one was a Bombay potato loaf of bread. And I thought, Bombay potato loaf of bread? Never heard of it, so I bought it anyway. It was reduced half price and it wasn't bad. I thought, can I make my own? Now I've looked online for a Bombay potato bread. It's all like the little flat breads you can buy, but I thought, well, I need a proper loaf of bread. Can I do it? I've already tried one recipe using curry powder and something else. It was okay, it was good. I'm going to sort of zing it up a little bit. I want it a bit more spicy. I've changed the recipe a little bit. Hopefully this is going to come out as good as the other one. Well, it was okay, it's not brilliant, but anyway, never seen one before, so I'm going to make my own Bombay potato loaf of bread, and hopefully it comes out right. Let's see what ingredients we're using for this loaf of bread today. So I'm going to try and do my own Bombay potato flavoured loaf of proper bread, not flat bread. So hopefully this comes out okay. What I'm going to do a small loaf to start off with. So it's a bit of an experiment, so you're going to see firsthand if it works, if it doesn't work. But hey ho, we'll get there when we get there. Anyway, so I've got there 250 grams of a strong bread flour. Now I'm using 80 grams of potato, which I've chopped up very finely. Now I did do the previous loaf. And it did cook okay, very little tiny, about 1/8 of an inch, so they will cook in there. Now I'm trying this time 2 teaspoonfuls of garam masala. Now the first one I cooked, I used curry powder. It was okay, but it didn't have much of a flavour, so I'm using 2 teaspoonfuls there of garam masala. 1 teaspoonful of sugar. I've got about 2 teaspoonfuls there of minced up garlic paste, a teaspoonful of salt, and I'm going to put in half a teaspoonful of cayenne pepper, just to zing it up a little bit. 1 sachet of dry juice there. I'm going to be using 150 ml of warm water to get this all mixed up. So the first bit we do is need to make this dough. So all we need to do to make this loaf of bread, get yourself a bowl, like so. And I'm just going to whack in there your strong bread flour, all your spices, garam masala, salt, sugar, garlic powder, scissors, and scissors. So then sprinkle in your dried yeast, give all this a bit of a mix around, get them spices mixed in with the flour. Okay, the last one did come out okay, but it was only made with curry powder. Didn't use anything else, and it was okay-ish, but I want to zing it up a little bit. I want a bit more flavour in it, so that's why I'm trying this recipe. So it might work, it might not work, but we'll see. Whack in your potatoes, get them mixed in with the flour. Whack in 150 ml there of a warm water. And now we're just going to mix this up, make a dough, and then we're just going to knead the dough after that. There we go, that's all mixed up. It certainly does smell nice. So, Bombay potato on the bread, what more could you ask for? So that's it, all we're going to do now, we just need to knead this now for about 10 to 15 minutes till it's well kneaded. And then what you do then, once it's well kneaded, I'm just going to put it back in this bowl, cover it up with cling film, put it somewhere warm for about 1 hour to 2 hours until it's doubled in size. So that's the first early stage, but it's the 10 to 15 minutes you need really. So we'll come back when it's risen up after being put away for a couple of hours. There we go, that's about 1 hour and a half in the cupboard. It's doubled in size. So what you just do now is just knock it back, pull it out, put it on there, just knock that back a little bit, get the air out, don't need it, and then just put it in whatever container. You can either shape it and put it in the oven or put it in a bread, a loaf tin. I'm just going to put it in this here, because I'm only doing a small loaf. So I'm just going to put that back in, let that raise up again, then once that's done, and put it in the oven. You want to cook it at 200 centigrade, 400 Fahrenheit, about gas mark 6 for 20 to 25 minutes. So again, put that back in the cupboard, cover that with a bowl of film or something so it rises up again. Once it's risen, bang it in the oven. So I'll come back when it's all cooked. There we go, that's had about 27 minutes in the oven there at gas mark 6. Nice done on the top. You just see the potatoes there, just cooked nicely. Give it a tap. It sounds hollow, which means it should be cooked nicely. So that certainly smells nice. And let it cool down. Then once it's cooled down, I'm going to cut into it and see what it's like on the inside. Well, that's a little while cooled down. So let's just give this a cut. Sounds nice and crusty. One bit, do 2 bits. You can hear the crunch on that as I'm cutting it. I did only do a small loaf. There we go. See inside. Certainly smells nice. Nice and light there, it's not stodgy, it's come out quite perfect actually. And there we go, I'll just go, I'm not going to put any butter on it, give it a taste. It's a nice colour. A bit of potato there, so you cut a little bit of potato there, let's give it a try. Nice and crunchy. Potatoes cooked nicely. Certainly tastes like garam masala. Can't really taste the cayenne pepper, it's not much of a bite there. I think it might need a bit more cayenne pepper, you might a bit more of a kick to it. Just feel it coming through now. But the garam masala coming through, and a slight hint of garlic as well. I mean, yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. It's actually come out quite nice actually. So there we go, it's going to be my version, believe it or not, of a Bombay potato Indian bread. I suppose you could put more potato in it if you wanted to. See what you want to do, sort of adapt it, whatever. But yeah, one Bombay potato Indian loaf of bread. You know, the size cut nice. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. It's just come out okay, very nice. Here we go. I don't do much bread, but there we go. That's the loaf there. You see it's quite nice and white. Now if I show you this bit, you can actually see, if you see, there's quite a bit of potato in there, a bit. And the more I've actually eaten, I can feel that actually cayenne pepper coming through, and I can feel that spice coming through. Well, got a nice crust to it, a bit of butter on there now. It's serving is different. It is enjoyable. I think, yeah, I think it's good as the shop one I've got actually. There we go. Bombay potato Indian loaf of bread. Give it a shot, see what you reckon. Anyway, like I said, just a quick one. Do a bit of a bread recipe, don't normally do. So if you didn't like that one, please like, subscribe, give it the old thumbs up, do appreciate it. Again, thanks a lot for watching. Look after yourselves, be kind to one another. Catch you on the next video. Take care, bye.